All right, we're a few moments away from the finals. The players are getting their talk from our trusty judge, no doubt. And we're just going to leave it here and speculate on some bullshit while we're waiting. You guys liking this matchup?
This is theoretically, this is a medium to bad matchup for Scam. But I watched him play earlier, and he did have the absolute best possible opener versus Is It Murktide. The opener he wants is turn 1 Scam Fury. He wants a 4/4 double striker on turn 1.
Okay.
Because he has to race his cards into his bin to actually Unholy Heat it. At that point, he should be at damn near multiple life totals. That's Scam's goal.
That's pretty scary. That's a pretty scary place to wanna be. God, I would be terrible playing this deck.
I feel like it's a pretty fun matchup. I feel like they're both.
Yeah,
I
do agree.
Matt played earlier. He was really good.
I do agree that I do think that most Scam players would tell you this is not their best matchup. All right, you guys can speculate. I'm gonna go out here, make sure that they're good to go.
All right.
When they're ready to go, they might need up.
That's all good. So yeah, I think their best line is opening up with a 4/4 Fury. As far as Matt is concerned, he wants a hand of cantrips and removal. I don't even think he wants a single threat in his hand. He doesn't want to wind up just losing, because it's a low threat dense deck. He wants to top deck them as he goes. Sort of like how me as the Rhinos player, I actually don't want a Cascade card in my hand.
Yeah.
I just want to play a fair game of Magic till I hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. Sideboard tactics, you will see Murktide will probably be bringing in Dress Downs and Relics. Then Grayson will probably be bringing in some type of advantage engine that he can come up with out of his deck sideboard. I would guess, I don't want to say Torok, because that feels awkward where the protection's irrelevant, but I don't know what other advantage engine he would have in his board. Might Unlicensed Hearse probably be on the list of cards I'd consider. Beyond that, Grayson does have the benefit of going first. So if he opens up with Scam Fury, I think he's just going to run it. I think he runs it out there. I think that's what he's supposed to do. Present the 4/4 double striker.
Yeah.
Like present 4/4 double striker dash Ragavan.
Mm-hmm. They're both running Ragavan, right?
Yes, these are both the Ragavan piles. The two best Ragavan decks in the format. The next best Ragavan deck would be Ragavan Iconoclast. The newest iteration, pun not intended, of Underworld Breach. The Breach players have gone off the artifact combo, and now they're just playing a prowess deck.
Yeah.
Where Underworld Breach turns out with third path Iconoclast just makes a bunch of idiots with Mishra's Baubles. So if you go like, I don't know, turn 4, cast Breach, recast your Bauble 3 times, make a bunch of idiots, draw a bunch of cards. Hey, what?
Beer in there?
No, I think we drank it all. No. What do you want?
Just anything, I guess. Zombie ice.
Yeah, that zombie ice is 2-0 right now. Everyone want that shit.
Yeah, his keyboard enjoyed it a lot.
Yet another fucking.
All right, they are currently exchanging deck sheets, looking at each other's shenanigans. See, I don't like this here with the exchanging the sheets because, like, sometimes I like to play a Singleton Blood Moon in my Rhinos deck. And I go into a top 8 match and they're looking at my deck list like, he's got a fucking Blood Moon.
Yeah.
That's just uncouth.
Nah, it's fine. Nobody cares.
Acoustics.
You guys been talking in the chat? No, because I didn't leave it up here. Oh, okay. It's
Nothing
the
new.
same old stuff.
Same old, same old.
Yeah.
You never turn 1 Fury against Hammer, but you certainly could turn 1 Fury against Is It Murktide.
Yeah. Did you hear what happened in this last match? This dude Scam against Hammer.
Yeah.
He hit a Cigardizade off of a monkey and just went ahead and cast it. And then later he had Dalthea Voidwalker in play and hit a hammer hammer with it. And so he literally hammer timed his opponent. He like attacked all out. The dude didn't block everything. Boom, hammer.
It was pretty great.
I was just dogging it too.
Yeah.
Just making jokes.
That's fucking epic. That's hilarious.
The thing is, like, his opponent like didn't block everything. Like it was clear as day. It was in the open, you know. And he just wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He might have even registered that he had it available to cast and forgot that he could cast it at instant speed.
Well, he did it smart because the cards he was exiling behind Dalthea, he covered it up. Like he had them in like one stack.
Yeah.
So like it's not.
Yeah.
You're not instantly thinking about it.
That's
like,
we call that a Jedi mind trick in the biz.
Yeah. Call it hiding.
I'm gonna hide my Dryad Arbor with my lands.
Yeah,
That's one of those moments where you go to attacks and you're waiting on blocks and just like trying to hide your excitement.
The Ornithopter almost fucked it up.
Yeah, it did.
I can't believe he didn't block everything.
He even had
everything when you're playing against Hammer Time.
right.
Yeah.
That is the rule of thumb.
Even if it's Scammer Time. Jesus Christ.
Currently the chat's
Decklist thing is interesting. Apparently, when we do coverage like this, he said that
chat's paused right
the top 8 should be open deck list since anybody who got like done with the match early was able to watch into the coverage got additional information, and so that's something we should think about for the invitational. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Anything new? Nope. Okay, cool.
At the same time, can you imagine being pitiful enough that you have people at home watching the live chat texting you to people's deck lists?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, some pitiful shit.
Like when you think about it, like somebody like Grayson, like he had like 2 IDs, I think, in the Swiss, so he had 2 rounds where he could have just went back and watched what everybody else was doing if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Scope out the competition.
Play some 3D chess.
This should be fun. Both guys played their deck well when we had them on the stream.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with this Matthew Weiss. Yeah, dude. Matt Weiss and Matt Wise were in the same tournament.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a good matchup.
My terrible dad pun for the day is it Weiss or is it Weiss?
What was Matt playing?
Heart and Scales.
Oh yeah, that's right.
His Boothang.
Yeah.
Reese has decided that's what he would play.
Yeah.
For his
From what I've seen today, that's what.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't play Rhinos? You don't want just free dudes?
I like the free dudes, but
I would play Hollow One, but I ain't got the balls to pull that trigger.
Scales is a lot of fun, man. It's a fun deck for sure.
It's techie.
Yeah, it's super techy.
I just like 1/1 counters. I like big creatures.
Hey, and there's their thing in the ice.
Fun.
They get
That thing in the ice, I love that.
that's their prize. Yep.
That's cool.
Love the card. Miss It was actually kind of a cool modern format when it was around.
Yeah, Modern is a great departure from those days.
Dude, the Phoenix deck that had thing in the ice, that deck was busted.
That's some Pioneer. Thing in the ice.
Yeah.
Is it Phoenix?
The problem with Phoenix
It's just not-
and Pioneer,
It's not
the
even
spells suck.
good. Yeah. The
The
spells
spells
are
suck.
so far.
Your best play is trying to Galvanic Iteration your Temporal Trespass to take 2 extra turns.
We had it on last
Iteration
night, dude.
get banned in
Motherfuckers
Pioneer?
are trying to cast Is It Charms.
Okay, ew, what the fuck? We don't play that in that deck. Even
I mean,
no.
he did draw 2 and discard 2 like Phoenixes, but then like he won the game with Crackling Drakes. Like all the games were won with Crackling Drakes, and the Phoenixes just fucking sat there because casting 3 spells in 1 turn is actually kind of difficult in Pioneer because all your shit costs 2.
That's a shame.
You don't have like endless 1-mana cantrips.
He-
And you don't have
he
Metamorphose.
He wasn't playing Consider or Fading Hope.
He was playing shit like that. Yes,
Okay, all right.
but I mean, he was drawing all the
Iteration
2-mana clunky
banned?
shit.
Lightning Axes, good shit.
Expressive Iteration. That's
standard
banned
build.
something, isn't it?
It's just, you know,
Right.
the modern version.
I thought
Yeah,
it
like
was.
it's different than going Metamorphose, Serum Vision.
Yeah, I would think.
But you could just flip it like the next turn, you know, like
Right.
Metamorphose is actually just huge in the modern version like that way.
Oh yeah, Manamorphose, Surgical Extraction, targeting your fetch land to just get free shit.
Is just It's just kind of stupid.
It's not too good, but it's also like not fun.
No, it's not too good.
It's seeing-
it is what it
It
is.
started seeing play again. The new Underworld Breach decks in Modern are now playing it because they're playing a Prowess Shell with third
That
path
card
Iconoclast.
Should fuck right off.
I
Yeah,
remember
Expressive
like
Iteration's banned.
Wes at one point
in
thought that
Pioneer.
Yep, as it should be.
It shouldn't be though.
It should be. I'm all for it.
Like, why is it like it's worse in Pioneer than it is in Modern?
yeah, the
Oh, like-
funkier the format, the worse that card is.
Yeah.
But I also think that Treasure Cruise should just be banned too. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Nobody's-
You have Treasure Cruise.
It doesn't even seem that good.
Because the problem is they're not actually playing Otherworldly Gaze like they should be to turbo it out.
Oh god, that's terrible.
No, it ain't.
You're losing your cards.
What if I flip 2 Phoenixes in the yard? Is it really that
I
bad?
hate Otherworldly. I think the card sucks.
I mean, if it's
Is
gonna
it
be
bad?
played anywhere, that would be the place it gets played in Pioneer.
What if you don't hit any Phoenixes ever off your Otherworldly Gaze? Then you just totally turned your
Turn your Treasure Cruise
all
on.
3 into a divination.
Not as bad as anything else they've been doing in the damn deck.
Now, I would say if Treasure Cruise is around, then Expressive Iteration should be.
All right. They come to play. We're gonna have this thing in the ice on our board the entire time.
Yeah.
First time chat
over it.
from Gabby Addles. Go Matthew.
All right.
Got fans.
We got a
We
Matthew
got a fan.
here.
Oh, it's Gabby Adele.
Oh,
not
okay.
Gabby
So he's
Addles.
playing a fair scam hand.
There's a lot of lands in this hand.
I agree with that. You think you're supposed to do that. You really want your opponent to not be able to take anything really relevant,
I
such
like
as
how you
your
agreed
threats.
with my thing that was clearly not an opinion.
Oh no! Hold on. I agree with his keep.
Yeah.
You keep a
I
hand.
know what you meant. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Okay. I guess I walked into that.
I had to listen to your goddamn dad joke earlier. Twice.
God, everyone loves that
He
shit.
said it like 6 times at this.
Love that joke. It's killing me.
Is
Maybe we can
Is
sneak it
Bad
in
would be a
here
pretty good deck
before
right
game
now.
3. one more
Is it
time.
bad with
Play a
Otherworldly
bunch of
Gaze?
jank.
Otherworldly Gaze. Let's go with Counterflux.
My favorite classic Magic pun that way is the what member?
Dismember. Actually, my recent favorite one has been not Amulet, but Amulet, because that deck is lit.
Oh, that's terrible.
Amulet.
That's,
He's taking a while to bank this pick.
where are we at in the town?
Oh, you take EI. Yeah. I don't know why he was in the tank that long about that.
Okay, yeah. Let Matt Wise know that at 6:35 there's something he needs to edit. Decided to take the 2-for-1 with the Thoughtseize. Makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah, I would say that tracks for sure.
Dothy.
Bizzle? Nope, considering response.
Oh, that's always
in
a
his last
scary
match,
feeling.
This Grayson,
You cast a
he
spell and
scammed up,
somebody
like,
hits
did
a
the thing
consider
where, like,
on.
literally turn 2, like he did all the things, and
Right.
like all that was left in his hand was 1 land, and
Yeah.
I was like, see, if it were me playing this, I would just draw nothing but lands, but he's just gonna rip Seasoned Pyromancer off the top,
Or in this case, he'll Dream Rip Grief after playing Voidwalker the previous turn just to set up for the hammer time.
God, it's fucking hammer scam.
I was
time.
joking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell him also that scammer time should like totally be in the edit somewhere.
In 3,
You got a moon.
he's got a moon.
I don't know if that's the goal here. Depends on his opponent's fetch.
Yes, it's an awkward.
Yeah, this is not a good Blood Moon hand.
Yeah.
It depends on his fetch here. He could fetch into it negatively. It depends on how he feels.
Are you talking about Matthew's fetch? Because
Yeah, I'm talking about
I was
Matthew's
talking about
fetch.
Grayson's. Like,
Oh.
yeah, the Blood Moon is actively bad.
Okay, there it is. He did find a basic island, so he's playing around it as he should.
Yeah. Not that there's any thought to ever casting it with no swamps.
I mean, if he's showing 3 steam vents, why the hell not?
Because you shut off your own deck.
I don't know.
Yeah, we've
A
seen
good
that.
point. Yeah.
We've seen that go bad several times.
It was a nominee for Punt of the Year at
Yeah.
Take Action.
Captain Priest did exactly that.
He casted a blood moon and turned himself
we
off.
actually had like top-notch coverage where we were like, yeah, like this Blood Moon doesn't do anything, but he does have
didn't.
this This Ledger Shredder, he's going to be able to pitch it to eventually. Or he can just cast it and shut off all of his plays for the rest of the match. Okay.
I did not know.
He showed me.
I did not know Scam played Graven Cairns. That's new to me.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That's a hot looking future sight art.
Yeah, I dig it.
Counterlands, when played appropriately, are fantastic. And this is definitely, I'd say it's a pretty good fit for it. All these double symbols.
They're as good as they've ever been in Modern, for sure.
I'm a fan.
I remember when Field of the Dead was the legal thing. We were playing Boyle in Through the Breach.
Oh, yeah.
So we were like playing all the reflecting pools and Cascade Bluffs. Mana in that deck was awkward.
Yeah, Boyle was a popular thing, especially during the Uro times.
Mm-mm. Casting the Fair Grief, it got Counterspell.
All right, what kind of a follow-up does Matthew have? Been like
Murktide Regent.
Can't really say it enough. He's
Land.
he is flooded as hell, but
Land
anything
Otawara. He's got 3.
He's got Otawara. That's
It.
only kind of a land.
Counterspell. Okay, he's got an answer. That's it. Okay. He's got 2 answers, no threats.
Yeah.
I mean, but to be fair, he's playing against Scam. They almost never have anything. So
Doing good then.
oh,
He's got Terminate a Blood Moon.
Hey.
He's got an answer to the first threat.
We're gonna be here a while, boys.
Yeah.
Unless he draws Murktide, that'd be a pretty good draw. It'd be solid.
Seasoned Pyromancer to get rid of this atrocious Blood Moon would be nice.
Slowest game of the night.
Yeah, we're gonna be here a minute.
Yeah. Final match. Let's fucking do this. And okay. We're getting there. Super slowly.
I love that it's these two guys in the final because they were like really not at all like because they had to have the conversation like, hey, like, do you want to go to Dallas? Like, I do actually. It's like, okay, I do too. And it's like, oh, like they tried, you know, because you know there was a pairing somewhere where somebody was like, you can just have it.
Oh yeah. It's happened before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, once they split the money. But yeah, somebody went like, I'll take the thing in the ice. You can take the invite.
Bauble to Feign Death.
I'd rather have the thing in the ice. I don't really want either.
I love the art on this promo thing in the ice.
Yeah, it is fun.
Does can we see Matt's hand? Does he have counterspells?
Is there a threat?
He's got a Counterspell and an Otawara. Consider.
Yeah.
And Darcy
Darcy.
finally got there. He drew it this turn then because he's playing it right now.
We got a threat.
He's got Terminate, Feign Death.
How aggro are you going to be at protecting this Dragon Rage Channeler?
Thank you. I don't know. That's a weird one.
Is it worth a counterspell to you in a game where you've had no threat the entire time?
Maybe.
Because he wants to look for a second threat.
Oh, you know what? He can actually Otawara.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
in response to removal, it's Otawara.
Can Otawara target your own stuff?
You can, yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've actually done it
Hard
in Living
flag.
In with in response to Supreme Verdict, picking up my own Shardless Agent.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, it was gross.
It's never come up for me now that I know it. Shit.
Yeah.
No one was on Living In today. No Reanimator strats. 1 Indomitable Creativity list. 2 Murktides. 1 Rhino player. 6 burn decks.
6 burn? Jesus.
Yeah, there was a lot of burn.
Yeah. I should have. Like, I made the running joke because like
Burn.
I don't think there were actually 6, but there were a lot.
it was
Yeah.
right.
There were a lot.
Yeah.
And there was no Carmel.
More than
so.
4? Yes.
I made the
A lot
joke.
of Murktide, a lot of burn.
I should have played Dredge. That was my joke of the day. I'm like, should have just played some Creeping Chills.
Dude, Dredge is. It's solid.
I was not. Don't play with my heart like that. I love me some Dredge. I know it ain't solid.
I mean, overall, I'm better like I suppose so, but I don't think it's that.
All right.
bad.
He's
If
letting it
you're a
happen.
If you're a good pilot, I think you can get there.
Matthew is like, you know what? The threat wasn't that good anyway.
No. I would rather save the Counterspell to protect the Murktide. And he drew Ragavan,
Well,
so...
there was the Otawara play. Okay, well, this is better.
Can you do the evoke ability at instant speed?
Which card?
Fury.
No. Fury's the only one that does... Wait, I'm sorry. Fury and Grief do not have Flash.
Okay.
Yeah, you cast it at normal speed, so they have to have flash.
Yeah.
Yep. Solitude, Endurance, and Subtlety do have Flash, though. Why? Because
this is
Wizards
good.
likes to ruin our lives.
This is good stuff.
Here we go.
Now we're cooking with gas. Woo! He's going to discard that. Yeah, that's fine. Did he dash the monkey? Yep.
He hasn't hard cast that monkey all night.
Nope. Not on camera. What's Ragavan's mana cost tonight, guys? It's 2, apparently.
I mean, it seems like he's putting like up to 14 to 16 mana in the same one over and over again. So,
What did he hit off Ragavan?
it was just a land.
Oh, okay.
Hot air.
It's amazing how just a second ago he had no threats, and now all of a sudden
Just had to get to
it's
it.
all threats.
Just had to.
Yeah,
get to it.
All threats.
That's how powerful a single consider with Darcy is.
Thanks to the monkeys,
I gotta say anybody that's watching that didn't catch the whole thing, you should check out this Matthew Weiss navigating the burn matchup earlier. It was fucking solid. It was some of the like finest technical play you'll see. And he got lucky.
Yeah, he also his burn opponent was playing really loose and his board plan was garbage. Like
but he had the thing where he was just like casting random spells to try to like loot, like to find a
Yeah, that's the
Counterspell.
real bit in Magic.
And he did it once.
How you get there in Magic is to be good and lucky.
Yeah.
right.
That's how you really get there.
and play to your outs at all times. You know,
Yeah,
like
well,
like,
that's be
know that you have them. Because actually, we had a burn player on that scooped when he was not dead.
Yeah, he was out. He would have
So
been
one.
One
He would have been a
He
one.
scooped?
And he scooped. And like literally, he had outs that were just a one that like.
Yeah.
It's like I want to know what that top card is.
Well, especially burn.
Yeah.
Burn.
Hey, here's a Fury. Let's
I think
cast
he
it.
miscounted. He had to have miscounted.
Yeah, he miscounted. That's all it is.
And honestly, one of them was a Ragavan, and the Ragavan very easily could have hit and burn off the top. But until you look at the card, you
You
don't
just
know.
cast this Fury, right?
Yes, I think you do.
Yeah. You can still have Counterspell up after casting Fury, so fuck yeah.
Just
Oh,
all the
damn.
threats.
He's at 9 life. You don't even care about the mana.
Oh,
just
he
cast
hit
the idiot.
that with Ragavan. Damn.
Yeah, we did say this is oops all threats.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this turned around quickly.
That's the game, I think.
Joke's on us. He top decks Damnation.
All right,
No.
we're gonna go to some sideboards.
So I suspect, is it Murktide gonna bring in Dress Down, right?
I
At the very
I
least,
have to imagine so.
I don't know.
It seems good.
Dress Down's probably correct.
I want to bring that chat back.
Yeah.
Looks like it's been a day so far.
It has been a day. This is it though. This is the end.
Obnixilis, there we go. That was the advantage engine I was looking for. He's playing Obnixilis, so okay. Like I figured he had to play something.
Gabby, it's looking good for your champion.
Indeed.
Okay.
You gotta get one of these next two.
He's gonna have a Voidwalker, and he's gonna grief Murktide Regent. He's gonna use it, make it a 3/3.
I like this open deck list for sideboarding. It's nice.
You like it? I hate it. I think it's garbaggio.
Are we downing these at the end of the game?
When you can. They're here.
Aged 6 years. Cheers.
It's here. It's here for when necessary. We really should have done it when the second amulet deck in a row. Like we just started like
That early.
Yeah, like fucking noon. Just like, let's get into the whiskey.
Hold on.
It's gonna be one of these.
Let's put it up. Let's put it up there since you mentioned it. Should Amulet of Vigor get banned?
No, that's ridiculous. It's not even good.
Ew.
Uh-oh.
This guy talking
He's bringing
crazy.
up the Cheez-Its.
Is he? He hungry. Man, I got my girlfriend with me to give me food.
He's hiding Cheez-Its under the
And
table.
they're the toasty ones.
Oh man, he's man of culture.
Yeah,
Dressed down.
they're like the third best Cheez-It.
What if we just saw him pull cards out of the Cheez-Its?
Cheez-It power rankings. We're gonna run it down real
Totally
quick.
forgot he's on camera.
Running it down. Top 3 Cheez-Its. He's got number 3 right there. The toasty Cheez-Its.
I want a deck box that
Number
looks like
2
Cheez-Its now.
Is the Pepper Jack Cheez-Its, and number 1 is the white cheddar. Classic.
Oh, those are the best.
They are the best.
It's pretty good.
Which reminds me, I'm probably gonna have dinner at Cerulean tonight because they have this bomb ass chili that has
I need to get
crushed
Oh,
white
subtlety.
cheddar
Okay.
Cheez-Its on top.
this. Wow.
He's
Chorizo chili.
Damn.
Is it Murktide is siding in
Fuck, I want some chili.
Dress Down, Subtlety, and Seasoned Pyromancer? Then our guy here on Scam is trying to go through his whole deck still. He's got a lot of cards he wants out. I know at the very least he's going to play Obnixilis.
Makes sense.
Which is that the new one? Or?
Omnixilus the Adversary.
The
Yeah.
one that copies itself.
Can you throw that up, actually?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know all the modes on it. It does some weird shit.
Makes your opponent discard or lose life. It creates a goblin, and I don't even know what its ultimate is.
It's the Adversary?
Yeah.
It's got Casualty.
X. Oh, sack a creature, make a copy of it where the copy's loyalty is equal to X +1. Do what you said earlier with the discard or loss of life gain. If you control the devil, you gain 2 life. -2, make the devil. 1/1 that when it dies, do 1 to any target. -7, Gristlebrand draw. Okay. Not that that really ever happens. He's really just trying to uptick it to play Liliana Shocks.
Yeah.
If he can get 2 of them out off of Seasoned Pyromancer, whoo boy.
And that's the thing. I think in these matchups like these, what you're really trying to do is just bring in 2 for once.
You bring in unlicensed hearse. That's what I want to know.
I think you do.
Does he have it in his list?
It's a little iffy because like Murktide definitely reaches a point where it's no longer good, and so that is a little something that you got to be cognizant of for sure. He's bringing in 2 of them.
Yep. Okay. Hearse, Omnix, full art.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it just like you just have to know when you're bringing it in. Like if it's in your opening hand, it's gonna be great. But like if you draw it on like turn 8, it's gonna be trash.
Oh yeah, it needs to be your turn 2 play.
And that's why I think it's good enough as a turn 2 play that you definitely make the call and bring it in. If it's not here for this, I don't know what it's here for. I have found that in general, Graveyard Hate is kind of like very mediocre against this particular deck.
I mean, if you're gonna have a Graveyard Hate piece, have one that kills your opponent.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kill him.
That's fair.
That's about all I could say about that. I don't think Relic would be great here. Tormod's Crypt, no. Endurance, granted, he's not in green, obviously. That's how I beat my Murktide opponent earlier. I boarded in Endurances because the card's actually awesome there. Just he made a bad attack with Darcy and I Enduranced him and then blocked.
I love the matches where both players have a hearse in play, and so you get in this hearse battle. It's like target those 2 cards in your graveyard. Oh yeah, in response, I'm gonna target those 2 cards in my graveyard. Eat it.
The old Deathrite Shaman shenanigans.
Yeah.
I've gotten in those fights with Scavenging Oozes on Arena. It's like, I pay green. No, I pay green.
You know the best part about Arena is? Explorer. Best format. Love it. They go great.
I don't even know what that is.
It's Pioneer missing a couple cards.
Yeah, it's everything that on Arena that's legal in Pioneer.
Yep.
No digital cards. So
No digital cards.
that is a
No
huge
Strixhaven Mythical Archives. No random shit from Legacy era. It's just whatever's legal in Pioneer.
Is that the one? Okay, so that's the one that's basically like the. Yeah.
I think it's roughly
it's like basically
maybe-
like Pioneer Light kind of.
Pioneer Light, yeah.
It's
Like
maybe 2/3 of what's in
Greasefang, for example, is instead of playing the hell? I'm trying to think. What is that card? Well, they play 4 copies of the 2-mana instant speed, mill 3, return a creature from your engraved to your hand. Which is worse than, say, Eldritch Evolution, because they don't have that.
Okay.
That's what it is. No Eldritch Evolution, you play that.
Monkey.
The Junkie Monkey.
What are the chances this will go coast to coast?
Wait, what monkey hit? Oh, he hardcast it.
Yeah, no, you turn 1, played monkey. That's what you do.
So,
Make him have it.
Assume we're just going to see a bolt on the monkey?
You know, punch the monkey. Yep, there's a
Matt's got
heat.
a monkey in hand too.
Yeah, he's got to heat it. He's on the back foot, so he's got to heat it. What? You have another bolt? You got no choice, dude. Let's get to it. All right, there we go.
Yeah, you can't play into the scams.
Because he's going to have Lotus Petal in his hand. Just got him.
Oh, I guess I don't hate the play. If you just let him untap and attack with the monkey and then attack it, I don't care if he uses a scam piece to bring his monkey back. That's probably fine. It's a 1-for-1. I don't take the hit from monkey regardless.
Right. Does he have another way to... Oh. Okay, so he kept a one-lander.
What's Yeah, that's tough.
Old boy here got a monkey himself,
He's gonna.
but he's gonna terminate.
Oh, okay.
And
No
play
monkeys allowed this game.
Yeah. Cast monkey. You have one in your hand.
Saving that one.
Bolt Voidwalker. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fine now. Hindsight 2020. Good play. He was playing around Bolt. He's on Dash Monkey.
He is gonna dash monkey.
Or cast Grief. Did he have a Grief in his hand?
I didn't see one, but I also didn't see his draw for turn.
Right. Couldn't remember if he did or didn't. But apparently...
It's definitely looking that way, isn't it?
Yeah. Apparently Mr. Nimitz is going to play Magic, and Mr. Weiss will not.
That's unfortunate. You hate to see it. Something I won't hate seeing, though, is a Game 3, should it come about.
Right. In a Voidwalker, okay.
Okay, yeah, just going to do two things. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like doing this first.
Get some free cards.
Yeah, you never know what you might hit.
It's like a Kinder Egg surprise.
You know what would be boss?
What?
If somehow this game that Grayson can play a Murktide.
Calling our shots already, I see. We're getting greedy now.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
lightning.
Bolt. I believe you cast it.
Yeah, he can hit.
It's-
He can
You
play
just get rid of your
his
treasure.
Offie and the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Just put pressure on it. Yeah, it's probably fair.
If you cast a bolt that doesn't belong to him, does it go underneath the Voidwalker? Because it would go into his opponent's exile? Is that a thing? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
What happened?
Subtlety. Okay,
Subtlety.
that's why. It's playing
It would actually go under the Douthie.
Okay, cool. That's what he was trying to do, but he's going to be... He's gonna decide to put his Douthie in the top or the bottom of his library. He goes for the bottom.
He likes bottom.
Douthie's not that important here. His opponent's so miserably far behind. I think you still bolt here, just to put a clock on him.
Yeah. Do it.
Yep.
I mean, it does get him further away from my cast Murktide plan. To be fair.
Oh, he dashed him. I thought he kept.
Yeah, no, he's dashing monkey at this point.
Okay.
All of the monkeys this game.
Yeah. He played a monkey. I have a monkey.
That's the first time we've seen Matt play hardcast a monkey.
Does he dash a
Okay,
monkey?
he does have a hard cast Grief now.
Yeah, his line here is hardcast grief, hardcast monkey. Use grief to block his monkey.
Yep.
That's right. We value the monkey more than we value the power on a grief. What are you going to say about that? You know what? We need to have a soundboard where every time someone plays a Ragavan, we do the stupid monkey sound.
Man, I'd hate it if I was a viewer. Like, I hate when people
Just
do
keep
that shit.
smashing the soundboard.
People with soundboards online go a little over the top with their soundboard. It's been a lot better if you had that Douthie.
Yep, that's
Ooh.
true.
Oh
Get
my
rid
God.
of the Murktide.
What is? Yeah, I think you grab the Murktide here. You need the big idiot,
Oh, man. If he had Douthie, he could have cast the Murktide. He would have done your prediction.
but he can cast Ragavan free. All right. He's looking for.
Look.
Lord knows what he wants right now.
Okay, he picked up a 1-drop, which is a spell that he's allowed to cast.
Not a land.
Swing, block grief. Yep. I agree with this.
And he's going to keep the other monkey at home unless there's a
Top deck removal.
top deck removal.
That's his plan.
That should be his plan. My plan is just to...
Oh, that's rude. This is that weird turn 5 one where it's good because your opponent didn't play magic.
Yeah, because it's basically turn 2 still.
Your opponent didn't play magic, so this is what we're doing right
Oh,
now.
blocks the monkey.
Yep, he makes him get rid of the Darcy. He's gonna start eating spells, I think, or spell.
Yeah, I think you have to do it now.
He's got lightning bolt, Darcy, Murktide. Man, getting that underneath Counterspell on turn 5 feels great, boys. to eat a bolt.
This is another one where we are just kind of playing off the top.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, you're dead.
Oh my god. Matthew Weiss, one time.
What is
one
that?
Time.
What did he draw?
I think that's a scam. One of the scam cards.
Scammed. Actually, I mean, if he manages to
Combat trick.
If he manages to... Does a scam trick work on an unlicensed hearse? If when it goes to the graveyard, it's an artifact. It's no longer a creature.
I don't know.
Weird judge questions.
I think it would. I think it would count. I'm going to say it counts.
I'm going to hope it counts.
Hearse is a vehicle, right? It needs to be
Hearse is
crewed.
vehicle, yep. Crew 2. This is the bane of my existence.
You got an answer to it.
Top deck grief. Unholy heat.
Oh, shit. That's rough.
Undead.
This
What a, like, the perfect... He's playing off the top.
Yeah.
He just draws all the cards in
Yeah.
the perfect order.
Why the hell not? It's a fucking scam.
Yeah. Yeah, the scam piece looked terrible when he drew it. It's like, oh, that's a dead draw.
It's an iteration and a shredder. Nice counterspells
oh
there,
my
nerd.
God, yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst part
two
of
counterspells that your opponent knows about.
Man, this sucks. Yeah, I can do.
All right.
Does he draw land?
He could have crewed the... Or no, he entered tapped, okay.
Yeah, he enters capped. Cannot crew.
Well, he could have, in response to the bolt or whatever.
Yeah, he could have crewed.
Oh, he could have.
He chose to eat graveyard because he's worried about a Murktide coming down when that land comes.
Because that would be pretty bad.
Oh, it's to the point now where Murktide's just going to be a 3/3 if he does get to cast it.
We're okay with that in the business. 4 power. Okay, so he's smacking for 4. Hearse is going to do Hearsey things.
Is that a land? Oh my god.
Okay, the land that kills you faster.
Yeah.
2 counterspells and a ledger shredder.
All right,
Yeah,
scooping him up.
scoop
We're
it. Scoop it
going
up.
to the third and final game.
What a rough.
No sense in sitting here and getting my face beat in. I'm bad at this game.
Honestly impressive he went that long on one land.
Yeah, I mean, that's the power of the Murktide. Your spells
Yeah.
do cost 1 and 0 mana a lot of the time.
They really do.
But he needed that second land to actually cast real magic cards, too.
Jesus Christ, it's 8 o'clock already. So much for my bowl of chili.
So if you were to play Pioneer, what would you guys play? I actually have no idea what you guys would play in Pioneer.
I don't know the format well enough. I like spirits. I might play spirits.
I would play
There's 2 different versions of the deck that are both really good.
Yeah.
Mono blue tempo with Curious Obsession, and the other Curiosity variant. And then there's the Collect the Company blue-white Eagles crap, where you use the Empyrean Eagle. It gives all creatures with flying +1/+1, just your entire tribe.
I would play Control because it's kind of what I do.
I got you.
Which Control, I don't know. I think there's a blue-white one and a blue-black one. I'd have to fuck around with them.
The blue-black one is fun. It's not even really a control deck.
It's more my style. Although if it's more of a mid-range deck, that is not more my style.
Not even a mid-range deck. It's more of an accidental combo. It's the release.
yeah.
It's release the winds, targeting prototype things and Valky to have a turn 3 Tibalt.
Yeah, I don't love that. It's not really my thing.
Yeah, I'm like, I know what you're about. You want to be casting these sensors.
Yeah, I want to censor you. Oh, yes. Censor is a great card. Don't let anyone tell you differently.
Last time I casted a sensor, Inverter of Truth was legal, and COVID was not real.
It dominated Standard with Drakehaven.
Ooh, yeah, it did. I remember those. That was good. A good time to play cycling. That was when Living End was still a Jund deck. We were using Desert Ceradon,
Yep.
Arcfiend of Ifnir.
We had Monkey back then.
We had a real monkey.
Yeah. And we played shit like Beast Within.
Beast Within, Fulminator Mage.
Yeah, those were the days.
Living End was super secretly the land destruction deck of the format. Avalanche Riders and even older versions of it.
Are you
Pay 4 mana. This idiot.
guys excited for Lord of the Rings coming to Modern?
Hell no! We won't go. We're gonna see something dumb.
I don't care about themes. I only care if the cards are good.
You know what's gonna happen? This set is built for Commander, so we're gonna have another initiative like mechanic make its way into Modern, and we're gonna get broke sideways by this crap.
Yeah, it seems like such a mistake.
I don't know, man. The D&D set was just like Homelands bad. Like,
Yeah.
It was just Homelands bad for me.
Which one, Baldur's Gate or Forgotten Realms?
He doesn't play Commander. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Baldur's Gate one is broken, and thank God it was not ported to Modern.
I don't consider that to be a real thing.
God.
Look at that.
Says the guy who doesn't sleeve up a legacy deck. I see it everywhere. It won't go away. They won't
To be
stop.
fair, there are a lot of guys that don't sleeve up legacy decks.
I know. Like, what, one of 3 guys in northern Indiana? Probably.
Well, on a lot of those cards, they'll fall apart if you try to put them in a sleeve. All right.
Grief tossed Obnix.
Okay.
He's not going to
Who
be able
wants this
to
one?
save the grief, right?
He will not. He was trying to get cute with it.
Subtlety. Hey.
He had another mulligan?
Yeah, how's he? He's already down to 1 card in hand.
Yeah, we weren't paying attention for this being the last.
That's,
He also had a bauble trigger. He did the bauble on his opponent's turn.
yeah, I got sidetracked with just curiosity killing the cat and all that. Expressive
All right.
Iteration. Basic Island.
Matthew looking at 3 has good hits.
Puts an I think he puts EI in his hand, land in exile.
I'm into it.
Yup.
I do like that bird though. Bird's a good card.
Bird is great. Pass the turn. Subtlety, Expressive Iteration, Island. And how about our boy on the Rakdos side? Monkey.
He likes to dash monkeys.
2 cards in hand. Dash and a monkey. Smack, crackle, pop. What you got? Nothing. Cool.
It's always just a land.
Never not. In a 18 land deck, why not?
Every time I dash monkey, it's always a land.
You know,
I did cast a Fury with one once, but for the most part, it's always a land.
Want to know a secret? I have never played Ragavan at all in Modern yet. I have never casted the card, not once.
I played it online just to fuck around with Murktide. It's a fun deck.
Yeah.
2 monkeys, a Fury, Obnix.
No, it's Liliana.
Oh, it's Liliana. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a good answer to a
Things we haven't
Murktide.
seen so
Yeah.
far. A Liliana and a young Pyromancer.
Young Pyro. Okay, I thought that was a
Seasoned
Ragavan.
Pyromancer.
Oh, Seasoned Pyromancer.
That's the lad right there.
It's even better.
That's that guy's the business. Player handout. Play him. Draw 2. Who cares? Killed him. Oh well. Make some dudes.
Too bad he doesn't have red mana. Oh, there it is.
Spoke too soon.
Just has everything he wants. Pretty sure he's got a treasure in play too.
Oh,
yeah,
he does,
yeah, it's a treasure. What do we do here? What are we doing? I mean, he's got choices now. I don't know what to do as a scam player in this situation. This is above my pay grade, boys.
As a scam player, I mean, he's got a lot of action, and as a scam player, I don't think you would be used to having a lot of action.
What is the play?
Hard cast.
Okay, he wants a fair Ragavan.
Well, that's not gonna live.
I think it's bait for a real card he wants to play. No, he's gonna pass turn. End of turn, heat, bolt, whatever it is he's got. Kill the monkey.
Like, sure, I don't care about that. The cool thing about your monkey dying is it makes way for the other monkeys.
Oh, Brazen Borrower. Okay. That's a hand of magic cards.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird match for. I tell you what, man, this subtlety's gonna end up looking pretty good at some point.
Stonks. Murktide.
Oh.
Murktide Monkey Land.
Right.
What do you do?
Oh, is he gonna get blown out by Liliana here?
Probably. Oh, no, Subtlety. He's going to get around Liliana.
Okay.
At least for a turn.
Okay.
Depending on how he does this. He's got choices.
Does he have something to pitch?
I can't remember his hand verbatim. This commentary thing's harder than it looks, guys.
Really?
Yes, he does. He's got a Brazen Borrower.
Ugh. Just delaying it by a turn. It's gonna be rough. That is what ends up happening.
Think you cast that Murktide. I just think you do. I don't know. Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh my
dun.
god. Tondini, get the fuck out of my booth, man. To Murktide or not to Murktide?
That is the question.
You
I
know-
think
you know
he's
what I
counting.
want?
So he know Grayson now knows if his opponent's counting, he's going to play Murktide.
Do you think that they've seen Decklist? Do you think that he's at all thinking about Liliana right now?
No, I don't. I mean, unless he's got a 3K IQ, why not? But as of this moment, just casting Liliana does not resolve. And if he top decks a counterspell after that, like that's a match winning
Alright.
line.
I like the way he did this. He did it the way that
Yeah,
he said no to the Murktide.
yeah, he did. Okay.
I like it because it would not have worked out well for him if he did it any other way.
Nope. With no inform, I wonder what his line of thought is here, because trying to look at it from another, without obviously the bird's eye view of the other player's hand, I would have just probably grabbed the Murktide and played it. But I'm also not a Murktide player.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. I don't know if this is the deck where make him have it
This
matters.
play allows him to play a creature and also hold up other options, right? Like he can now hold up the...
He can petty theft.
Yeah, he can petty theft. So it gives him another option, and it gives him another land drop that he wouldn't have had otherwise.
Fury.
Okay.
Punch the Ragavan 4 times in the face. Tink, 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 tink.
And now we're seeing Liliana.
Can we see Grayson's hand?
Sure can. Oh, Seasoned Pyromancer.
What?
Can't.
He's going to discard Liliana? Oh my gosh. What are we doing?
Oh, dude, I just had this brilliant idea. What you could have done here, actually, is you could have let it resolve in response to the trigger, bounce it to his hand so he has to discard it, and all he gets is 2 1/1s.
That would have been good.
That's a line.
Yeah, it's a line.
Okay. I mean, he's presenting 2 separate threats and a really slow clock, but threats and clock are good, and Spyro has the ability to come right back. So, I'm in. Okay.
Now he's just got to
Terminate.
terminate in a dream.
Play Murktide, man. Just do it.
That's funny. There was a time when this Liliana just looked so good, and the reason it ended up not being good is because of the play of Matthew Weiss. I mean, he played his cards in an order that made the card not good.
Nice. Petty theft, targeting token.
Yeah, that works too. I like my play better.
Response, terminate. Is he going to do it?
My play
I think-
would've been awesome.
I think he's going to terminate his token. I think he's considering that. To fizzle petty theft. Think that's a good play? Nope, he's not doing it. But would you consider that play?
I would consider it, but I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
How big is the Pyromancer?
I mean, it's just a 2/2.
When it in a graveyard, you may pay 5 and put 2 1/1 idiots on the battlefield.
Okay.
Then you can do that at instant
The
speed.
reason I wouldn't consider that, Jerry, is just because the fact that I'm ahead on the board, on the life totals, and the fact that it can't really block anything that I'm playing, I'm not really worried if you cast the bird part of the petty theft.
Okay.
And plus, you've got just like a million removal spells to draw to.
Can we see Matt's hand?
Subtlety and
Land, I think. I think it's fetch land. Flooded Strand, maybe.
Subtlety blocks nicely here too, but Terminate's also a magic card. Did he have a scam card? Did he hit a scam card?
I'm not sure.
Couldn't tell if that was
get a good view of his hand.
Thought it was a feign death, but I'm hyping myself up here.
It is.
Oh, no. Okay. Pay to play Brazen Borrower. Okay. He's going to terminate it.
now? Okay.
Counterspell.
Okay. And he's got a land, which I think you play here.
Yep.
So you can...
Block Spyro.
I like where this is going for Matthew.
Yeah, he gets the block.
He's starting to get back into this thing.
He can freely block Spyro and counter a feign death.
Just do land go, man. I'll be so happy. I love the land go. It's the best play in Magic.
Makes you feel good. And he chose not
Land
to
go.
play the land. He's sandbagging it.
I don't know if I love that.
Sandbagger! Someone get out the shovel.
Yeah, I definitely like playing the land. I like to play all my spells.
Right.
Lands aren't spells.
Yeah, but
But
you
he would
can't
be
play
able
all
to
your
play both.
spells if you sit on a land. Bauble. Okay.
Well, he's rewarded because now he gets the Bauble and he can manipulate the top of his library. So rewarded for doing his own thing.
Every day we're bobbling.
I think you got to look now. He disagrees. Okay.
He can do it at instant speed. Ain't no problem with that. His hand's good enough that it answers two things.
Sure, but not like if he needed it, he wouldn't have had a choice.
Good point.
Okay.
Kinda don't. Do you? What do you do here? Okay,
He
so
doesn't want the
second
counterspell.
cool. Yeah, he needs a threat. He
Yeah.
needs a threat, and I'm kind of wondering if he's just supposed to play the subtlety at end of turn. Failed to find.
Oh, he's got no lands left.
Yeah.
That is why he did not play the land the last turn.
Okay, dokie.
Wow.
No, it makes sense.
fetchables remaining.
Unholy Heat.
Oh my god. So
Another
that means
fetch
all
land.
these fetch lands just look bad now.
I assume he has delirium. Making an assumption here.
I feel like he's gotta.
It is an assumption. He does have a bird, a land, and an artifact at the very least. I think it's a fair assumption.
He's gonna save his life total here. He's 8, right?
He hit himself with the fetch land.
7.
He's at 7.
Okay. He's gonna feign some death. Or whichever version that is.
We have here.
Voidwalker, Hearse, Terminate.
Not bad.
That's a... I mean, the Hearse is bad now. This is the matchup. This is the time where it's actually bad. Because if he just draws Murktide, who cares?
Okay, so that works out for him.
Hearse or Voidwalker? Pick your grave, hate.
I think I go Voidwalker. I want to finish this game. Or you can just play both.
Yeah.
Okay, porque no las dos.
He's still got a counterspell, right? Or no?
He does not. No, he just spent it. So what he's working with is a fetch land that doesn't do anything.
And a subtlety that he probably should have casted.
A while ago.
Yeah.
The fact that he never had, like, tapping out for that subtlety when you've only got 5 lands that tap for mana is rough.
Right. But I think with his limited options, I think you just dump it, run it out, block the Spyro.
If he plays it now, he can bounce the the hearse, right? That's not nothing. Get rid of the counters.
The Hearse isn't even the problem at this point.
Yeah, it's to say that Matthew is behind is an understatement, but
Yeah.
he is not completely out of it yet. He's still got some outs.
He draws Expressive Iteration. We're in the
Expressive
ballpark.
Iteration would be so good for him.
Stupid card. Murktide.
Murktide's
There it
card,
is.
I think he's got an answer to it, but
You
it is
don't
a
know
card.
that. You got to play to your outs. Play Magic.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, hey,
It'll be
at the very least, it's a very expensive Thoughtseize.
right. It'll be a big Murktide. 4, no, 5.
Does he
6.
still have a Terminate in hand?
Yes, he
Okay.
does. He's looking at it.
Yeah, he's all excited. Look at me. He's like, oh, God, I got this Terminate over here. It's going to be so good.
I'm going to win a game.
Ooh.
Terminate, Feign Death. Void Walker going to get in for goods. Poof. Man, that's rude. What the hell is he? This top decking. Just keep drinking gas. Step on the gasoline.
Starting to lose hope for Matthew just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Big oof.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob. Jerry here. He's my boy. I know him.
Okay.
He's currently in the Navy. He's a chief.
Wow.
He's important people.
Okay.
Runs a submarine. It's cool.
Nothing to see here. It's just a fucking submarine. That's how I do it.
Hey, I'm Rob. I'm Jerry's boy.
Underwater too.
If he says exactly what you just said, word for word, in the chat, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Yeah, he does. He does. Bet you won't.
All right, man. Peace out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Have a good one. See you Monday.
So, Murktide Regent sitting at a nice and big paltry 7/7. His opponent doesn't know he's got Terminate. Void Walker attacks here, obviously. It's pretty free. Shadow does that for you. 7/7. Not enough to actually race his life total. So if Void Walker can race Murktide, he could just ignore it if he feels like it. Nope, he's going to go for it. Make his opponent produce the answer. Doesn't have it. Cool.
Yeah, good job waiting to the upkeep. Just because there was a counterspell, make him use that mana on his turn.
You could have saved it with Solitude,
Oh,
right?
this isn't good.
No.
This isn't good. He knows
Subtlety, subtlety counters creatures on the stack and planeswalkers.
Okay.
It's a glorified Venser Shaper Savant.
All right, so what we're looking at now is
Death.
we're looking at a chump block. If you decide, okay, he's just going to go in for 3, so you don't need to do anything here.
Yeah, doesn't feel like he has to. What did he draw? Feign Death, Bloodstained Mire. Okay. And over here on Murktide,
Is that game?
probably. Wait,
No, he drew
Otawara. Okay, it's not game. Okay, that's cool. So
It's not great, but it does keep him alive.
Yeah.
Essentially.
pay 4 for Otawara. Does he have a blue card for Subtlety?
He does not, and I don't think that would. He does, but I don't think that would be good.
I think he has to not lose.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. Like,
yeah,
he could draw a removal.
Just get rid of both of his cards. Just I think he's looking at the top of his deck anyway. He needs removal on top to stay alive, regardless of what else happens here.
Right, and every creature now in his deck has on Grayson's side has haste because of a wonderful vehicle mechanic.
Yeah.
Bring back Smugglers, Copter, and Pioneer. It did nothing wrong.
He's got another issue here where another turn of this hearse, and it's going to be out of Unholy Heat range.
Right.
Okay, so he feel like I think this does give him one more draw, which
Yeah, gives him a draw.
yeah, I mean you lose a creature which you're gonna wish that you had later, but I mean I guess you have no choice.
And he's going to put it on top because he knows it gives Hearse has haste, or it has haste effectively. So, what do we got? Part of the cards?
The reason I didn't like that play, Jerry, is because he needs removal spell because this doesn't do anything. Because he knows he's just got the win on top.
What do you draw?
There's literally nothing he can draw now.
What does he say? What do you draw?
Unless it's like another, like a counter spell or...
Or a cantrip.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Okay. We're in.
So he's still, like, counter spell is still an out.
Unholy Heat.
It's no
Too
longer
late.
good.
Too late.
That is why I didn't like the play he made, because Unholy Heat was no longer going to be a good card.
Right. I assume he didn't bring in a Braid. Seems bad here. Under normal circumstances. It's a blocker.
I think he needed to keep the land instead of the Unholy Heat. As fucked up as it is. I think he needed to find Counterspell here. This thing does chump block.
Yeah.
Chump plus heat.
Jump block.
Well,
and
he's
then
not going to be able to do
kill
both, is the
Void
thing,
Walker.
because he didn't keep the land.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Not good enough for him. Oh, my God. You can only spin your wheels for so long. And this is going to be it.
Yeah.
He's going to die to a hearse.
He could have kept the blocker and then next turn killed the Voidwalker.
Yeah. Yeah, that if he would have kept the DRC, he possibly would still be alive. Although it wouldn't matter, though, because he does have the scam card for... Deal 6, sure. All right, that's
Yep,
game.
there it is, guys.
And Grayson Nimitz takes it down.
Wow.
Scam beating his Is It matchup twice today. That's the thing. That guy knows his pile.
Yeah, he does.
He was really scared that someone was going to be playing mono white humans and just soul crush him with like revealing Chancellor of the Annex, Shining Shoal. I'm like, yeah, I would suck, but nobody played it. He was good deck decision, good play.
That was great.
Yeah, that was a good finish.
Matt was on back foot the entire game, but still great.
He
game.
was.
All right. So,
tried.
It has been decided. It only took all day. And that's going to do it for our coverage. Grayson Nimitz takes the tournament. Gets the invite.
Congrats,
And,
Grayson.
Yeah, GG's.
It's a scam. Just kidding.
It was a scam. Scammer time. You're going to see that on our YouTube channel. We're going to have I'm going to have to reach out to Matt Wise, not to be confused with Matt Weiss, but Matt Wise on editing, and like, yeah, dude, you're going to have to like watch this match and put it up on YouTube as an individual. It's going to be called Scammer Time.
Yep.
We're going to get so many clicks.
Highlight
Fantastic.
highlight of the night. Scam player plays Hammer Time for him.
Hammer time.
All right.
Caught cheating.
Well, that's going to do it. Everyone have a good night. We'll see you next weekend.
See ya.
Bye.